Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 83 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2. Where we are currently in the White That Wins. No, that's not what it's called.
Ready to brawl?
Well, there's a soul collector, and apparently he don't like us.
Let's get started.
Okay, let's all get a little bit closer. There we go. Everyone's decided to... Right, 1 second. There we go. Fix that. Right. Fuck you. I've got my armor of ice. Let's fuck you up. I'm not gonna lie, we look badass with a fucking ice shield. Like, every part of our armor is every main part of our armor is a fucking... Look, that's just a fucking boss. I don't think I've seen better. It's actually really fucking cool looking armor.
Next time.
And it makes sense armor-wise as well. Pump will go down pretty quickly, I'd assume. He actually is going down really fucking quickly. Like, this isn't even assuming. He's just going down quickly. Fucking soul collecting fuckboy.
Oh, son of a cur!
Yes? Nice and quiet.
Let's quickly speed up heal. Primal Wind. What is that? Yeah, Primal Wind and Compassionate Soul Essence.
I'll see what I can find.
Let's go this way and see what's over here. Or not. Well, I found the dragon.
You followed me into the abyss? Have you so little respect for the scant years your fragile form affords you?
The dragon growls through sword-like teeth, yet the meaning behind the soul sounds rings within your mind.
I know not why the short-sightedness of Kith continues to surprise me. Leave while the option remains, lest you be bound here as I am.
You feel a little less trapped after I kill you again.
Do you make a habit of inflicting yourself upon your betters? Do you believe your work righteous?
Oh, it's certainly enjoyable. The great reptile's head cranes to the right, turning a glowering eye upon you. A snort flares her nostrils.
Descend into the void or do not. I care neither way. But know that within its depths do all things encounter their endings.
In the silence that follows the dragon's descent, a faint twinge plays along the hair of your arms. After a moment, you realize that the sensation stems from your soul, a faint echo of essence across your watcher senses. The fractured piece of the armored spirit you saw rush to battle near Colossus reaches out to you again, beckoning. Well, that's up there. I want to go see what's over here. You know, there's going to be no traps up here. The wandering soul. Faintly pulsing strands of soul essence collected here as if seeking one another's comfort. As you reach out with it, to it with your spirit, the broken soul seems to peer back at you. The damned dragon hisses as you drive the mace upwards into the bottom of its jaw. It attempts to bat you away from the Vimta. I can't actually say that word. But you duck beneath its claws. You jam the edges of your shield into its side of its neck. You will not again allow it to passage into the world of the living. With an abrupt shock of pain, the vision ends. The strands of the sundered soul clings to you like cobwebs. Apparently there is something over there, but I don't know how to fucking get to it. I guess we'll see.
How may I help? Very well.
How the fuck did we get across there?
Yes?
We'll see. Let's go talk to this wandering soul. The faintly pulsing strands of soul essence stretch towards you, interweaving with those you collected before. The spirits grow stronger within you. It's an honor, your mother told you. The altar of decline rarely sends for grandeur among the clans, but your heart breaks as the land recedes behind the ships. You never noticed it before, such warmth for your frigid home, but it is as stark as dry day is in its absence. You'll sail north, the captain tells you, keeping well to the west of nice, whatever that is, and its stout defenders. The journey will take weeks, but it'll be quicker, he says, as he points towards you towards yours, if you're rowing with the rest of us. The rolling essence settles within you. The faintly pulsating strands of essence stretch out towards you. Okay, we read that part. Hriandir, Olornus' daughter, dragged again before the elders of the Wandering. Never leave the clan without another, they'd said before. Would say again, each time drumming it into her shoulders with a staff of etched bone. The land is one of endings, the beast of winter's dread domain, where he lurks beneath the snow, above the stairs, and within the red fangs and claws. Never walk alone. The girl will not learn. Bjarnfol tells them, for her ears are frozen shut. She wants to hit him, but he's a bare-blooded adult grown, and she but a gawkish child of fish and berries. He's not worth another drumming. The elder silences him. She will learn, the wizened elf answers, or she will die. Regardless, she belongs to Rimagand, and not to you. Interesting indeed. Okay, so what the fuck's this? A beam of clear, radiant light cuts through the murky expanse of beyond. The air around it is notably warmer than the rest of this realm. Look into the light. The source of the illumination is too distant, and the effort of looking will hurt your eyes. You suspect the light is something more than it seems, but it could be true of many things in this realm. I'll step away. Well, actually, I need to quickly see what we need to do. So for our shield, what do we need to do? So we need to just take loads of damage. And for this, reforge the soul of a follower of Rimmergrand, which is what we're doing now, I'd say. We're trying to get the souls all together. So we'll have to do what we can. You've approached the essence before it sweeps towards you, drawn into the growing souls clinging to your own. Frigid cold washes over you. You have to ignore the screaming, to shut it out and focus. The dragon's at the doors, and you've but moments left before it reaches them, before it reached the Vimtad, to sup up on Rimmergrand's gateway, as it has so many of your kin. You will not allow it. In your prayers, you open the way to Rimmergrand, forging a road of your soul from the here through the beyond and into the very depths of the white void. He accepts. The Vimtad opens. Winter claims all. The spirit tears itself from you, stepping away even as it manifests into a visible form. A soul stands before you, shimmering and indistinct, her sharp elven features fading to nothing at the edges and extremities. You'd recognize her from her form as that of the armored corpse standing frozen in the temple beyond the portal.
You trespass.
The soul's voice seems to come from everywhere at once. From her, from the air around you, and from within your own mind. Its chills run down your side of your neck, a numbness descending from your ears to your shoulders.
I didn't see a lock on the door.
It's something of a habit of mine. She says nothing in response, instead holding your gaze in her own. Not much of a talk, eh? The figure takes a step closer and the air grows colder, drier. Frost spreads from her feet.
You retain yourself. Your life, your awareness, your soul. How?
Rimmergrand gave me this. The spirit's eyes widen as she reaches towards the orb. She stops short, fingers twitching before letting her hand drop to her side. Her attention falls to the frozen ground.
Your presence suggests that Rimagand has chosen a new guardian to put the worm to the blade. To succeed where I have failed.
You tried to kill that monster? Do you know what it is?
Before it came here, it was a dragon. What it has become since exactly, I cannot say. It fell upon our temple wielding powerful wizardry. I believed that it desired the temple itself, or our accumulated lore. I was mistaken.
What was the dragon after?
Remagun gifted our people with a beat mouth that we might yield to him. Those objects or individuals that persisted beyond their value to the clans. In its desire to dominate the Deadfire, the worm sought to retrieve one or more of the sacrificed relics.
Her scowl twists into a smirk.
Even if it claimed the relics, the fool cannot return. Its body long since destroyed. Still, its soul persists against the power of this place, and I would see it ended.
The dragon seems pretty solid when I floated outside the temple.
It was but a shadow forged of spirit stuff, by the worm's own will.
Similar in form and function to a chanter's summon. How unusual.
I need to find that dragon.
Then you must seek it below. Know that the white void will consume you, however. A few souls here cling tenaciously to coherence. Some for as long as centuries. Seek them, if you would know the secrets of their longevity. This place decomposes spirits. Do not be surprised if the souls require repair before rendering you aid. I imagine, though, that the Beast of Winter would prefer you hasten their dissolution.
She holds our gaze. Oh, she's just, we're having a staring contest. Fine, I'll help if I can. She bows her head to you.
In its desperate thrashing, the worm has scattered this ruined realm. You may find your way stymied as you proceed. Do not fear to forge the path you seek.
Hey, now we need to receive 100 afflictions.
What now? If you insist.
That sounds, oh, so the Drowned Kingdom's down there. A nervous Amur woman lingers beside a pedestal shaped like a conch. She startles as you approach and quickly touches some half-hidden object at the pedestal. The flow of the water surrounding the pedestal abruptly changes direction, flooding the path behind it. Satisfied the object has done its job, the woman starts towards you with a long, determined stride. Small bits of her already incorporeal form seem to flicker in and out of existence as if she's slowly coming apart. The closer she nears, the faster her body dissolves. An arm's length from you, she opens her mouth to shout, but only a halting babble escapes.
You not enter, I keeper, relic, block, waters, Andras, guidance.
The spirit lunges forward, arm raised to attack, but the movement seems to be too much for her fragile form, and she dissolves into a cloud of loose essence.
This one's for Keyleth.
Well, we know what must be done. She got dash.
Show me. Vax, go there.
Before I do,
Vax,
wait.
step back.
So that's the realm of... Okay, we still can't get over there. We still can't get past there. The bridge ablaze, the endless queries. And let's go this way first. Let's go down to this way. We need to do something with this.
Afraid not, Captain.
Easily done.
A pool of still, clear water fills the pedestal concave. The closer you stand, the more inviting the water seems. The essence you possess, Hill says gently, drawing you nearer to the basin. Touch the essence of the water. Violent ripples mar the surface of the water. The water at your feet begins to foam and churn. Then, abruptly, the water stops. It begins floating in the opposite direction. We can now go down there. Well, but perhaps touching the essence of the water, yeah, because it's just saying that. That was just basically saying, we're going to go into the Drowned Kingdom first. I don't know if this is right, but that's where we're going. A warm, briny breeze flows through the unadulterating curtain of light. The portal shimmers like sunlight upon the sea. Gaze into its depths. Beyond the gate, you see an ancient architecture, apparently Huano in design, set amongst glistening reefs and this cascading water. Step into the portal. The Drowned Kingdom.
They've returned for us! Run!
Darn. I didn't think we looked that scary.
Well, our only choice is to follow them.
You! Stay away! Have your kind not done enough damage?
The man shrinks from you, terror and anger evident in his wide eyes and the snarl of his lips. Why'd you run from me?
Akara, I mistook you for one of those wretched outlanders.
Outlanders?
A strange people from across the sea. They came with promises too big for any kith to keep, but the king let them build their machines in the city anyway, the fool. Now all lies in ruin, and it's their fault.
How so?
Their machines. They were monstrous. Taller than our tallest buildings. When they turned them on, thousands died in an instant. The gods wept. They were so angry, and in their rage, they destroyed the city.
Where am I?
The city of Ukaizo, the seat of Juana power in Aora. Well, what's left of it?
I thought Ukazo was a myth.
It is as real as you or I. Was as real. Oh gods, what have we done?
So who are you?
We are the King's Council. Akara, we were, but are no longer. That fool threw us from the palace and banished us from the realm, as if the Outlander's betrayal was our mistake.
Maybe you should have given him better advice.
It was not our advice that was flawed, but his judgment. We told him not to trust the Outlanders, not to trust their sugared lies, but he wouldn't listen. I say, no one may tell the king anything if he doesn't wish to hear it. Gods. The Soul Collector! It's returned! Run!
Hurry, go. But the man can't run. His voice cuts off abruptly and his soul edges tear, fracture, and fall away. He is replaced with a creature of pure essence. He turns glowing eyes on you and lunges.
Another for the Queen. The Queen awaits.
Hey Loth, if you wouldn't mind doing us a big fucking favor and getting that going, I'll do my job and kill these cunts.
This thing isn't doing the job.
It will do, just calm down.
Hey, that wasn't half bad.
Alright, this shouldn't take too long to get rid of.
That's not very helpful.
Oh, they are a higher level than us though. But we're very close to a level up, so...
Little something.
And my sword, as usual, has gone mental.
Never you mind that miss. I'll land the next one. No, didn't work.
Let's get started.
Deck this fucker and see what we can do.
On your side. Killing someone. Catch.
Fucker, it's not going down, is it?
This thing isn't doing the job. Show me.
Right, okay, he went down good.
Understood. Yes?
Good, good, good.
Nice. Good plan. I thought we were friends.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but that hurt like a cunt. Unfortunately, John, we're going to have in this part here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. See you guys next part. See you guys then.